Mr. Rajmohan, Mr. Ravindra Reddy, Mr. Abhay Kumar Patil, the campus coordinator in this task. They have helped us during these days. Mr. Rajmohan has spent several hours in assisting us in typing the draft report. On behalf of the peer team, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for the service you have rendered to the team. The members of the faculty, the non-teaching staff and the students also worked hard to take care of us, to make the assessment and accreditation process smooth. Thank you for your hospitality and care and service provided to us. Special thanks go to the members of the Alumni Association who have come from faraway places to meet us, to speak of the benefit they have received during their student days. We have noted their words and thank them for the gratefulness they have shown to the institution. I fail in my duty if I don't record a word of thanks to the members of the peer team who have come from places far away. They have been working hard during these days. Their inputs, judgment and assessment is the basis of the report. They form the backbone of the peer team. As you know, 2010, entomology is the subject of specialization. He has done many research projects funded by the CSIR, DST, MOEF, USDA orders, published 170 research papers and presented lead talks and research papers in many national and international conferences worldwide. Dr. Alexander has a passion for music and sports and he plays badminton every day. He is the principal of Madras Christian College, Chennai, an autonomous college which is one of the oldest educational institutions in Asia. Since June 2009, he is heading the institution. He continues to realize the mission of the college pursued by his predecessors since 1837. He is serving humanity in higher education with academic excellence, social relevance and the spiritual vitality. The college is located on a 320-acre scrub jungle and now it has 32 departments catering to nearly 8,000 students with 50% of women representation. The college enjoys the status of being a center of potential excellence since 2016. Dr. Pawan Kumar Boda is another member of our team who is working as Professor and Director of Business Administration in the Tilak Manhaji Bhagalpur University. He will become the head of the Department of Commerce and Business Administration of the university from 29th of this month. In advance, we congratulate you, sir. By clapping our hands, that will encourage him. He will be heading the institution soon. He headed various prominent positions in the university, like Dean of Students' Welfare, Dean of the Faculty of Commerce, Secretary of the University Sports Council. In addition to this, he also acted as a member of various statutory committees and inquiry committees. He has been associated with different universities across the countries as an examiner and subject expert, etc. He has participated more than 25 national and international conferences, seminars and workshops. He has published more than 50 articles in various national and international peer-reviewed journals. He has produced 12 PhDs and currently he is guiding research, guiding 8 scholars in research. Interest in sports activities. He has officiated as an India team in World Championship held at Bangkok. SIRS and objectivity has helped us to work as a team and complete the process of assessment. The institution has gained much by your service. Thank you once again. To the faculty, my message is job attitude of 3 bricklayers, way of a highway. He found a group of people involved in construction work. Curiosity made him to ask the first bricklayer. He asked him. Then he asked the second bricklayer the same question, to which he replied, I am working for my wages, making $10 per hour. The same question was repeated to the third bricklayer. He replied, Sir, I am building the world's greatest cathedral. On completion of the cathedral, People from different parts of the country would be here for worshipping the Creator of heaven and earth and part of the great project. The story doesn't tell us about what happened to those 3 bricklayers in later years. Can you imagine what has happened? Chances are that the first 2 bricklayers remained just that, as bricklayers. They lacked vision. They lacked job prospect. There was nothing behind them. He realized himself as building a great cathedral. He might have remained as a mere, possibly an architect. He might have moved forward and upward because his thinking made him great. The 3rd bricklayer was tuned to thought channels that pointed the way to self-development in his work. Like your appearance, the way you think towards your profession say things about your superiors, associates and subordinates. In fact, to everyone with whom you come into contact. What we earn will not leave behind a good legacy received from the Almighty. He is the source of our strength and resources. Contribute what you have to the institution, society and nation. After the First World War, Germany was divided into 2, namely East Germany and West Germany. The capital city Berlin was divided into 2. All on a sudden, the communist government built a huge wall separating the city into 2, East Berlin and West Berlin. One day some people in the East Berlin took a load of West Berlin could have done the same thing, but they did not pay back in the same coin. Instead, they took a truckload of canned goods, bread, milk and other provisions and neatly packed them and put it on the Berlin side. On the top of the packet, they placed the sign, each one gives what he has. How true, how very true. You can only give what you have. Yes. Is it ability to make money? Is it ingenuity to develop good things that will benefit mankind, or ability to bomb those things, good things? Friends, we have much to do and give to the generations of students and society. In the days to come, we are on a long journey. In the days to come, we have to face the different situations. We are only travelers in the world. We are called upon to do our best to scale new heights in life. The ancient Vedic prayer, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, which means from darkness lead us to light. Jesus Christ taught us that we are the light of the world. We have to shine brightly. We must guide others on their way. Let us pray to the Almighty to light our lives with a divine spark. Cardinal Newman was passing through a period of crisis. He prayed to God to lighten his path to take the next step. His thoughts later was formed into a poem. It was given tune and the song is, "Lead kindly light, amid the dark encircling gloom, lead thou me on. The night is dark and I am far from home, should lead me on. Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene, one step enough for me." Let us pray to the Almighty to provide us light for one step so that we can march on our life. Friends, we have promises to keep. If we fail, history may not forget. It is not in our stars, but in our mind and hearts. Creative leadership and liberal education, which in fact go together, are the first requirement for a hopeful future of mankind. This institution can be proud of a long history. The pride lays on your shoulders. Jawaharlal Nehru died, scribbled on, he has written before his death, and it read like this. It was a poem written by Robert Frost. "The woods are lovely, dark and deep, and I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep." In fact, friends, we have miles to go before we sleep. Let us all work together for the future of mankind, future of our students, future of the society, so that there can be great transformation. The great transformation depends on the history may not forgive you. If you work, there will be transformation. The agent train the agents of
and inspiring words. Now I request
this is a comment after the announcement of the grades by the public document. Please go through that. See, it's always nice that you know your strength and also weakness. And in fact, during the course of the assessment, when I come, I used to riddle you with questions, and I have seen some people just a bit, I could see from your face, I could read that you are not happy. Because I wanted to make, I was using what you call the sandpaper words, just rub, and you can shine after some time. In fact, that is necessary, just to, otherwise you won't think it. Suppose if I say everything, you will go, okay, he's coming, as a necessary, he's coming, he's telling me all those things. So, I will be rich from the left ear, it hears, and the right ear, it will leave everything off. But if I ask you questions and put you in certain delicate situations, you feel that there is something that I must know. Say, but not that I don't want to say. If you ask anything in the world, I say, we do not know anything in this world. We don't know very little. Even the PhDs, what they do is, they do research only in some small area. And that means, that gives you the methodology of doing research, the methodology of studies, that's all. Then only you guide people and then see, unless you're screwed, it's very difficult, So don't misunderstand me. When I return, I want to return as your good friend, And we all wish like that. We all ask you questions like that. And my friend is a soft-spoken person. And the other friend is a dynamic person. And yesterday while he was talking to the students said, "Sir, please remain here." So that then I told them, then the Tamil Nadu may lose a good principal and a professor. So like that, in my case it is entirely different. I am a tough guy, all the time the moment you hear my voice, you are scared, you will run away. So that I know. That I know. But unless we are provoked, there must be a time when you must learn things, you must have a passion for learning. And and once you learn, the knowledge is power, So please learn know first your weakness. Then the world is there in front of you, and you can become what you want to become by virtue of your own hard work. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for the patient listening. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir. All the faculty members, we had a great experience with you. We learned a lot. Your suggestions, performance, I hope it will take us to the excellence towards that. The professor, chairman sir, is passing towards us whenever he is going to the different departments. It is remarkable. His observations are very critical. He is guiding us in different direction where we need to go, where we need to reach. So his very simple way he has expressed in different dimensions and in different situations. Sir, we are very grateful to have such a great academicians as a peer team chairman with us. We, chairman, on behalf of KRA Society and college, and we thank the chairperson, Professor M.O. Koshi sir, for giving his valuable suggestions to enhance the institutional quality. Thank you, sir. Thank you. He's so dynamic that every moment he is observing very quickly the scenes and situations, expressions. So, great, sir. We learned a lot from you. So, we thank Professor Alexander. At the last, We on behalf of KRE Society and College listen to enhance the quality of the institution. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And all my respected colleagues, teaching as well as non-teaching, due to you, the whole process has been happened.